Okay, I'm back with Jessica again, and we're going to talk a little bit about the third most common objection we get in listing consultation appointments, and that is timing or urgency. Typically, they want to wait. Okay, they want to wait. They want to hold off on signing the listing agreement because they don't want to sell their house quite yet. Okay, and we, of course, our goal in a listing consultation is to get a signed listing agreement. Okay, I'm not so concerned with how quickly they want to get their house on the market, but I do want to get a signed agreement, right? I don't want to ever hurry someone too much on what they, on when they want to sell, unless there's good reason for it. And oftentimes they're not quite aware of time frames and timelines. But the most important part here is to make sure that they sign the listing agreement before I leave, right? So that we know that we are going to be working together and they're not going to be working with somebody else. So that's my goal, okay? So let's move into it, Jessica. Okay. And we've just kind of agreed on price and the terms, and we're now in a situation where I want you to sign a listing agreement. So I'll say, okay, well, Jessica, thanks again. I just need to get your signature on this listing agreement authorizing me to put the home up for sale at the $600,000 price that we agreed upon.
Oh, I don't think I'm ready to list today, Brian. I was just hoping to get the price and then maybe over the summer when it's easier on the kids to get them moved. Okay,
so you're planning on moving this summer? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's about 6 months from now.
6 months from now.
Okay, got it. Okay, and that makes sense. A couple things here, though, I think are important. Again, I got to look out for your best interests. And if you're planning on moving this summer, okay, we're 6 months out on that already. Okay, so here's kind of how that timeline looks. In the meantime, before that move date, we have got to take photos of the property. We're going to stage the property. We are going to then market and create all our marketing materials for the property. We are going to put that home up for sale. We're going to have to market it. We're going to have to show the property to many, many agents that we're going to get coming through here and members of the public, hold some open houses. Then we're going to start getting offers. And then as those offers start coming in, we're going to probably send them back counter offers and go back and forth in negotiations until we get acceptance. Okay. Then accepted. And that process, all of that can be a month and a half until we get to that point, depending on when stagers are available, when photographers are available, when we will decide to put it up on the market, how long it takes for people to give us enough offers, because we want to get as many offers as possible. If we can get a few offers, we can actually negotiate them up if we're patient, and oftentimes get a sale price above asking. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we want to have time. We don't want to be in a rush, or we will limit the amount of proceeds you can get. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's just to that point, right? And then in a month and a half, now, depending on how long of a closing period they need, it could be anywhere from 30 days, but oftentimes 45, 60 days they need to actually close on the property. Now we're getting actually very close to your summer months, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Now, a question I have for you, you want to move over the summer while your child's out of school, and so that your son can then attend the new high school
in the fall, yeah.
So if we don't get you moved this summer, not only would we have to wait for the following summer to be convenient, he wouldn't get into the new high school.
True.
Right. See, again, we're back to that. Do we play it safe or do we roll the dice? And my advice to you, we can put it up for sale anytime you want. Okay? That's for sure. You're in charge. But my advice is to play it safe, go conservative, and let's get it up for sale before summer, just so we're sure you get into that high school and you get moved when you want to move during summer. Does that make sense?
Yes, that does.
Yeah, I feel more comfortable with that. We want to be you have a beautiful home. We're going to price it correctly. We're going to drive a lot of people to it. I think we want to do it from a place of patience. So here's what I would prefer. If you were to sign the agreement today, then we can put it up for sale whenever you're ready. And you can allow us some time to start doing our work. We can start working on our marketing materials. We can take our time with stagers and photographers and do those whenever we're ready on the days that look best. We won't be in a rush. And then when we're comfortable, we can put it up for sale. And I recommend doing it before summer. All the while, you know, we work with a lot of different buyers, and I can look for some buyers. I mean, we'll probably run a few by, and we can tell them about it and try to generate a little bit of interest. Even within our office, we can generate some interest as a kind of like a subtle coming soon type of home that they might have a chance to get before it even hits the market. People love that too. But to do that, I need you to authorize me to be able to go to work for you ahead of time. I'm in no rush once we start working though. You're gonna tell me when we go live. If you don't wanna put it up for sale until the summer, we don't put it up for sale for the summer.
Okay, well, that sounds good. If you come across a buyer until then, you can bring it by, and then when we're ready, we'll go live on the internet and have open houses and such.
That sounds good to me. You will dictate when that starts, but I do need you to sign this to authorize that. Is that fair?
Sure.
Sounds good. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get to a place where we, where it's up to them when we go active with the listing. But we are decided contractually that it's going to be me. Does that make sense? So I leave here with a signed contract.